Yo, what's going on, guys? Goblin King's back for another video. Today I'm doing a little EDH deck tech on one of my favorite commanders, actually. One of the first ones I built, DAXOS of MELETIS. And he's a 1 white and a blue for a 2/2 legendary creature human soldier. DAXOS of MELETIS can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. And whenever DAXOS of MELETIS deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. And until in turn you can cast that card. So yeah, pretty good card. It's Voltron heavy. You got a little enchantment, aura, and some artifacts. Mostly artifacts, equipment, stuff like that. So yeah, I got my deck divided by different kinds of cards and what else I got. So I guess we'll just be starting with the sorceries right here. So I started with the low mana at first, and then we'll go to the higher mana cost cards. So Preordain, Steel Shaper's Gifts, Ponder, Serum Visions. So yeah, these cards are all just going to be starting your deck strong, starting your hand strong, going through your deck and getting the cards that you want. Open the Armory, another tutor. Fabricate, another tutor. You want a tutor for these big artifacts or enchantments. You want to get those on the field as soon as possible, Sleep, you're trying to stop the other team, the opponents, tapping all their creatures down. Wrath of God. Got a few board wipes here, actually. Wrath of God, Supreme Verdict, Time Wipe, and Terminus. So yeah, keeping the board empty when you lose DAXOS is pretty key. So those are all the sorceries here. I guess we'll move on to instance over here. So starting out with Enlightened Tutor, Path to Exile, switch the player shares. These are your 1 mana instance that you have. I'm running 3 counter spells right now. Counter spell, Mana Leak, and Render Silent. And then you got Cyclonic Rift and Sphinx's Revelation. These cards are very good. Of course, Cyclonic Rift, in any blue deck you want to be wanting that. So yeah, 3 counter spells. You're not running those too heavy, just whenever you have open mana. Let's go to the creatures. As you can see, the creatures, there's a low creature count. As you said, you're mostly just going to be wanting to play DAXOS for most of the time. I mean, of course, you got some creatures here, and I'm going to be showing you guys those right now. Mother of Runes, giving DAXOS protection, of course. Strong, because you're going to be playing all these artifacts, auras, and equipments, and all that stuff. So, that. Stoneforge Mystic, tutoring up for an equipment card. It's very powerful. Pure Steel Paladin, very good card with equipments. Silverblade Paladin, you're going to soul bond with DAXOS, giving him double strike. Pretty good card as well, as you can have another chump blocker. Trophy Mage to search up for a sword. Bastion Protector, +2/+2 indestructible, it's really powerful. Stone Hero Giant, you're going to be tutoring up for his ability down here. And you can attach it to a creature you control as well. So yeah, very, very good card here. And Sun Titan to bring back mana cost 3 or less permanent. So yeah, those are our creature counts. Again, very low creature count, but hey, they're needed. Those are very good creatures with this deck. So next up, we're going to be starting with our enchantment auras, and we also have regular enchantments in the back. So Aqueous Form, can't be blocked. Curiosity, you draw a card when you do combat damage. Very powerful. Ethereal Armor, +1/+1 and for each enchantment you control. First strike, very good for 1 mana. Spirit Mantle, +1/+1, can't be blocked by creatures. This is very good for any Azorius deck, Lifelink and unblockable, very good. +2/+2 as well. Let's just leave these all like that. Octopus Umbra, +8/+8, totem armor. Celestial Manta, +3/+3, and you double your life when you do combat damage. Insane. And then lastly, Eldrazi Conscription, a finisher basically. +10/+10, Trample Annihilator, easy wins. Then we're going to our regular enchantments here. I think that was supposed to be in the back. So we're starting with Authority Consoles, stopping our opponents, having them tap, and you're getting life, easy. Sigarda's Aid, very powerful card. Ghostly Prison, Propaganda, and then you have this for your safety too, so you're getting all of that protection from people attacking you. Duelist Heritage is going to give DAXOS as a double strike. Coastal Piracy, so you draw a card on combat damage. And as foretold, you're going to be putting counters, getting free stuff, since a lot of stuff in this deck is like really cheap. You know, you're not playing a lot of high CMC spells, so you got a lot of lower ones, so you can use this to its full potential in this deck. Next up, I guess we'll go to the artifact equipments and that kind of stuff. So starting out with Basilisk Collar, very good one drop. Sort of the Animist, you know, if you're looking shy on lands, you're going to get the lands out fast for this. Black Blade Reforged, you know, getting +1/+1 for each land you control, and of course you're going to be equipping DAXOS for only 3. So yeah, very, very powerful promo. It's very cool. Swiftfoot Boots, Lightning Greaves, Hexproof Shroud, good stuff. Luminous Always Jitte, very powerful card. You're going to be putting those charge counters on and just destroying the board, you know, giving -1/-1 counters to stuff and +2/+2 until end turn. Very powerful. Sword of Vengeance, you know, you get good, you know, you get the haste, vigilance, it's very needed. Indestructible Darkseer Plate, very good. Giving DAXOS Indestructible is very powerful. Sort of Body and Mind, you know, +2/+2, pro green and blue. Champion's Home, you know, +2/+2, hexproof, very powerful. Sword of Cinnamon Steel, you know, you're gonna be destroying planeswalkers and an artifact, insanely powerful. Truth and Justice, gonna get those +1/+1 counters on DAXOS. Sword of Feast of Fame, this one's honestly the most powerful one. The sword, this is the one you're gonna want to go tutor up first because you're untapping your lands, and with DAXOS' ability, you're gonna be able to play their top card. So once you untap your lands, you're gonna have all that mana, and you can use it for any color. So yeah, very powerful. I definitely tutor this up for anything that I get. The first sword I usually play. Godsend, powerful as well. Sword of War and Peace, +2/+2, red and white. Hammer of Razan, you know, you're gonna get Indestructible, +2/+0, pretty good. Helm of the Host, creating more DAXOSes, getting more life, topping card, more decks. Soul Ring, these are just our regular artifacts. Azorius Signet, Key to the City, unblockable, discarding card. Commander Sphere, and Silent Arbiter, very powerful. You can only let one creature attack and one creature block each combat phase. So yeah, very good for a deck that you're only going to be attacking with one creature, which that in the end, that's really the only creature you're going to be attacking with. So finally, you got all your lands here. I do have a pretty decent amount of dual lands here, so I'm going to show you guys those real quick. Sea of the Clouds, Azorius Guildgate, Nimbus Mage, Azorius Chancery, Port Town, Glacial Fortress, Rogue's Passage, unblockable. That's key there. You're going to want DAXOS to hit unblockable, even though his ability himself says power 3 or greater can't be blocked, but you can still be blocked by lower CMC characters. So, like, you know, you still want unblockable no matter what, just in case you want DAXOS to get in for that commander damage. So, Cathedral War, you got the Exalt ticket, +1/+1 for DAXOS. Something simple, but it's going to go a long ways. Command Tower, Relic Warrior Tower. We're running 13 islands. And then 11 planes. So playing a little bit more heavy of blue spells, but that's alright. That's we got a little bit more blue in this deck. This deck has been like a long way. You know, it's been an upgrade. So it was my first deck, so this is definitely like finished, I think. If you have like any, you know, more cards that I could put in this, any suggestions or anything like that, just let me know. Put it in the comments. Just let me know what's going on. Please subscribe, leave a like, and thank you.